Mark, congrats on the recent 30th anniversary of your baby Leprechaun, a true horror classic in my humble opinion. What can you say about the origins of this one? I mean, were you always fascinated by leprechauns? Were you scared of them as a child? Did you just find them inherently creepy?
Well, probably creepy. I remember when I was a kid, there was like Shirley Temple Theater, probably in the 60s or something. And they had, they did a Rumpelstiltskin and they had a little person
Hmm.
playing, and he was really creepy and stuff. But I, I basically said, they've done Friday the 13th, they've done Halloween, they've done Christmas movies, Santa Claus, all these
Hmm.
things. Nobody's done Leprechaun, and the Lucky Charms commercials were all over the place. This is late 80s. So I just came up with uh, the idea, let's do St. Patty's Day, Leprechaun.
I'm a leprechaun, me dear.
And I did some research, and I kind of found out that they were a little bit creepy, and they would do pranks, leprechauns, and kill people sometimes, and they were shoemakers. So I said I can sort of gobble that into a interesting character, and then I wanted to add the comedy, so it wasn't a straight slasher horror movie.
Did you have Warwick Davis in mind at all when you wrote this? I mean, he was very prolific at the time, obviously with Star Wars, and he had just done Willow, right? He was.
Right? No, we didn't. We my casting director brought in a bunch of little people, and we
Mhm.
were reading them, and they were okay. Just I wanted a real character, somebody who could, I think, deliver. And she suggested Warwick Davis. Lisa London was my casting director. He got the script. He really liked the script, and it was a very sad part. And he talks about it in his book, so I'm not giving anything away. But they had just had a child, and it passed away after about 2 weeks. He and his wife Samantha. So
Mhm.
they were very depressed, and he said, this gets us out of England. Let's go to America. We'll spend 3 months there doing the movie. So that was part of it. And he thought playing a villain, because he had done Willow, he had done the Star Wars stuff. So it was the right timing. And he liked there was comedy. I mean, then Warwick and I came in and really ramped it up and got his character. But he liked the aspect of it wasn't just a straight horror monster.
What do you remember about your first time meeting Jennifer Aniston?
She walked in and there was something about her. Obviously, I mean, she became superstar, and there you don't get that just by acting, even though she's a terrific actress. You get it by some kind of charisma, some kind of magic. And I looked at Michael and I said, "Boy, I hope she can act." She was a professional. She had a great sense of humor. If I said, "Let's do it this way," she did it. I mean, she worked. She was also a real pro,
Mhm.
a real pro. And then right after Leprechaun came out, that next year, that following month, she got Friends. You
Right.
know,
What were your biggest horror inspirations?
I like little creepy monsters
Mhm.
because they're in a way they're scarier than big
I mean, was it an easy sell? Was it a tough sell at the time, or was
ones.
Hollywood like killer leprechaun? We'll take it.
We thought his direct to video wasn't going to go theatrical, and then it went theatrical. They tested it; it tested so well, and then 8 sequels later.